Jolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode in our little A to Z officer series. But before I talk about another uncommon officer today, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But now let's have a look at Otto. I always have to laugh a little bit when I see that, because Otto is the name of the, I would say, most famous German comedian ever. And yes, there is German humor. I know the stereotypes out there, but Otto is our most famous one. And I grew up with him. He's still hilarious. And that's why I always have fun when I read the name of an augment here, those evil augments. Otto is class engineering, which means you need engineering badges to upgrade him. He's from the group Khan's crew, which means if he's captain, he can get synergy from others of that group, or he can give synergy to a captain of that group if he's on the bridge with them. And he's from the faction Augments, which means you need independent credits to upgrade him. We can have a look at that in a second, because I could upgrade him now. And Otto is a genetically engineered human augment. I always knew there's something up with Otto. But that means there's an explanation text here in the info box, like it is for every officer when you take a look at them. So if you want to know something about Otto, just have a look in this text. As you can see on the bottom right, I could promote him, and in this case he would need the 500,000 experience points, 4,400 independent credits, and 2 engineering badges. That is because I could upgrade him beyond level 20, but I'm not doing that at the moment because I keep the independent credits. I always have too few independent credits. And I keep them for Grush at the moment. I need to upgrade him, and he needs a lot of them, so I'm not spending that on uncommon officers when I want to upgrade an epic officer. As I already said, he does have a captain maneuver that's smash the defenses. And at the start of each round, if the target of the ship is a defense platform, Otto increases the damage of the ship by 20% for that round. So he was another officer for incursions on Friday. We are beyond that now, but the next incursion is soon to come. Once a month is quite soon. And if you don't have a bye week. And in this case, it's like with many other augments, he is an officer for your base raids. First of all, during incursion, but others might do raid bases in between as well. And if you don't have the big PvP crews yet, like Freeman, Veyun, Ducat, etc., then the augment crew is a good thing to put on your ship if you want to crack a base before you go in with your amalgam. And his officer ability is brute force. Otto increases the attack of each officer on the bridge of the ship by 50%. So this is not limited to attacks on stations like with many other abilities of the augment officers. This is just a general one. So even if you are fighting hostiles or whatever, this can be of help. Of course, you have to see which augment officers do you have to combine them, but many of them have the anti-station abilities, and Otto is one you will probably have quite early. So he will be one of the first you use to crack other people's bases. As an uncommon officer, he also has one trait for away teams, and that's augment. I haven't even leveled him up completely because there's a number of augments I'm sending out to away teams. That's what I'm usually using them for, with the exception of Khan. And that's why I even haven't leveled him up completely, because I have some rare officers there that I'm sending out, but I could. But that's still something I could use him for. If I need another augment somewhere, I can just send him out, and he's still of use. We had some common officers this week. They are of no use anymore, so Otto still has at least a little use. But of course you also want to know how to get him, and there's only one source here, and we're not going to the recruitment section. We will have to go to the factions, and there we need to go to the augment faction. but there to the normal augment recruit. There are 2 recruit versions here, and there you see Otto with 2 other uncommon officers, and so the probability is quite high that you get him early. You see you get 5 shards. If you get something from Otto, you get 5 shards immediately, and at least on my level, but I maxed it out. I don't know if it's lower on the lower levels, that's too long ago. But he still doesn't need that many shards to unlock, so the probability that you will have Otto quite early in the game is quite high. So when you're doing your first movements out to raid some bases, Otto might be of quite some help for you. And I would really like to know if you're using him for this purpose, so please let me know. And if you're only sending him out to away teams now, like I do, please let me know as well. All the uses will be interesting for our newer players. And if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.